The single biggest improvement you can make to any prompt is to be more specific. That's it. Vague prompts produce generic output. Specific prompts produce useful output. When you give an AI a fuzzy instruction, it has to guess what you actually want, and it fills the gaps with the most average, forgettable answer possible. When you spell out the details, it has something real to work with. In this lesson, we'll walk through 3 before and after examples, one for writing, one for analysis, and one for code. Each one shows exactly what specificity looks like in practice, and by the end you'll have a simple checklist you can run through before you send any prompt. Let's start with writing. The vague version is just write an email to a client about a delay. That gives the AI almost nothing, so you'll get a bland, one-size-fits-all email. Now look at the specific version on screen. It tells the AI to inform the client their software project will be delayed by 2 weeks due to unexpected technical complexity. It sets the tone as apologetic but confident. It says exactly what to include, the reason for the delay framed as technical and not blame, a revised timeline, and one concrete step to prevent further delays. And it caps the length at under 150 words, so the specific version tells the AI the tone, the structure, the word count, and what to include. The vague version gives it nothing to work with. Next, analysis. The vague version is just analyze this data. The AI has no idea what you care about, so it'll dump a generic summary. Here's the specific version. It says to analyze this monthly sales data for 3 product lines and identify which product is growing fastest, which is declining, and any seasonal patterns. Then it defines the format, 3 bullet points followed by a 1-sentence recommendation. And it adds a focus, trends, not raw numbers. Now the AI knows what to look for, what to ignore, and how to present its findings. Notice the pattern from the last example carrying over. You're telling it what to include, how long, what format, and what to leave out. That's what turns a data dump into something you can actually act on. Third example, code. The vague version is write a function to sort a list. You'll get a basic snippet you probably can't use directly. The specific version on screen is very different. It asks for a Python function that takes a list of dictionaries and sorts them by a specified key, where the key is a parameter. It handles the edge case where the key doesn't exist in some dictionaries by putting those items last. And it asks for a docstring and one usage example. That's the difference between toy code and production-ready code. The specific version produces something you can drop straight into a project. The vague version produces a basic example you have to rewrite. Even with code, the more you spell out the requirements and the edge cases, the better the result. So how do you make sure you're being specific? Run through this quick checklist before you send any prompt. First, have I specified the audience? Second, have I specified the tone or style? Third, have I specified the length or format? Fourth, have I specified what to include or exclude? And fifth, have I given enough context? You don't need all 5 every single time. A quick throwaway prompt might only need 1 or 2, but running through this list is the fastest way to catch the vagueness that's quietly wrecking your results. Most weak prompts are missing 2 or 3 of these, and just adding them back is usually all it takes to go from generic to genuinely useful. Here's your task. Take the last prompt you wrote, whatever it was, and add at least 2 specifics you left out. Maybe it's the tone, maybe it's the format, maybe it's the audience. Then run both versions, the original and the improved one, and compare the outputs side by side. The difference will make this lesson stick better than anything I can say. You can do this right now. Try it on the lesson page at Free Academy AI using the interactive prompt playground, or just paste your prompts straight into an AI assistant like ChatGPT or Claude. Go make one of your own prompts more specific and see how much better the answer gets.